Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 9 Battle of the PBAL. We're here this week taking on Playmaker, coach of the Atlanta Victory Stars. If you have not seen them before, go check them out. Links in the description below, as are all of the coaches in the PBAL. Actually, they're not in the descriptions right now, but any coach that I battle at any point is always in my description. So if you ever want to see their side of the battle, go do that. Of course, we are battling on the system where they just send me into the team preview, so I tried to get that in advance, and I managed to. My opponent's team is terrifying. You'll see it's Greninja, Leafeon, Skeleturge, Scizor, Gardevoir, and Haxorus, all of which are terrifying, with both Leafeon and Haxorus being possible Terra captains, which is terrifying. No Ting Lu is kind of cool. I also am a big fan of no Toxicroak, because it does mean that my Choice Specs Gastrodon actually kind of goes crazy. Water moves are not necessarily super spammable. They do have 3 resists to water moves, but ground is very spammable. Obviously, Leafeon is annoying, but I do have Ice Beam on that Gastrodon for the Leafeon in case I am expecting that to come in. And otherwise, we have a Terra Ground Charizard. Terra... What Terra type did I go with on the Toxtricity? It is Terra Normal Toxtricity, but it's not really what it's for. It's actually a max specially defensive Toxtricity as a potential switch-in to Gardevoir or Greninja or Skeleturge. Skeleturge especially, since I'm Punk Rock, and Torch Song is not going to do as much. And I do have Toxic Spikes, which I really, really like here in this matchup. They could have Defog on Scizor, but I actually think I'm just going to lead with Toxtricity and set up at least 1 layer of T-Spikes. 1 seems like plenty in this matchup. I don't see a ton of like super significant setup sweepers who will be on the battlefield for more than like 4 or 5 turns. I also do have the Dugtrio, which could be useful in the middle game to catch something sleeping that could be potentially eliminated. Obviously, there is a lot of momentum. Gardevoir's got Baton Pass, Greninja has U-Turn, and Scizor has U-Turn as well. So I do have to watch out for those. But other than that, we should be able to catch something napping maybe. Anyway... we do see the Gardevoir is the lead here against Toxtricity. And I don't really have any plan to Terra at this moment. I just want to set up a layer of T-Spikes. I didn't see if it was Trace or not. I could have Nuzzled there. Nuzzle will also looks really good in this matchup. Psyshock comes out. Should have Terra'd, apparently. That did a lot. Gardevoir kills Toxtricity with Psyshock. Should have Calc Psyshock, I guess. Modest could kill. I could go Dugtrio here. Earthquake doesn't quite kill, and Psyshock can. Alright, I guess I go Torkoal then. Wasn't really the plan to use Torkoal at this early in the game. I probably should have just Terra'd. I could have survived that hit, but it's okay. Sun's going to come out. I've got rocks. Do I need rocks in this matchup? Or do I just go for... I could just go for the Charizard play right now, right here, right now. Just try to win. It's kind of a cool Charizard play, to be honest. It seems really fun. I don't know if now is the time to go for it, but it seems entertaining. So, I guess win or lose, we're going to do it. I'm just going to wing it on this battle. I'm not really super stressed about it. Like, yes, if I win, I make playoffs, but like, you know? If it is Scarfed Gardevoir here, there's Calm Mind. It's not Scarfed. And actually, that not attacking is like not ideal. I kind of wanted my Indeedee to get hit there. I'm just going to click Reflect here. Focus Blast misses. And it's Blunder Policy. Okay. Wow. Is this stored power? Focus Blast does less than Psyshock. I'm not sure if they know that for sure. I'm going to Baton Pass knowing that this thing now outspeeds me. Moonblast, okay. So... Charizard to +1. Psyshock's not killing. In Sun. But neither is Charizard. I guess I go Dugtrio here. Oh no, you outspeed the Dugtrio now. Does Gastrodon live a hit? Yeah, Gastrodon lives 1. Alright. We'll go Gastro. And I guess I just click Earth Power. Seems safest. Specs Gastrodon lives 1 hit from +1 Gardevoir. Does about 50%. And then... and then we can hopefully get the Torkoal back in, get the Charizard in, and go from there. I don't know. This is a little spooky. Not gonna lie. Should have just tarried with the Toxtricity, I guess. Jesus. What item is this? Oh, it's in Psychic Terrain. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, in Psychic Terrain, Charizard just dies to a Psyshock. It's the only thing that's living a hit in Psychic Terrain now is Torkoal, which isn't killing even in Sun with Lava Plume. Do I just lose here? Do I just lose here? Is it over? Is it already over? Can it be like this? Kills Gastrodon with Psyshock. Well, Psychic Terrain's gonna expire pretty soon. So Psychic Terrain's gone. Now Charizard does live 1 hit. I can click Fire Blast in Sun. That kills. If I miss, then I get my Blunder Policy. But I die to Solar Power damage pretty quickly. I could go into Torkoal, which lives 1 hit pretty easily without Psychic Terrain up. I mean, it's going to come down to Charizard versus the world here pretty quickly. Much more quickly than I was expecting it to. I guess I go Charizard. Right? No, I have to go Torkoal. If it sets up another Calm Mind, I think I just lose, though, right? Like, that might have been just a huge misplay. I think I had to go Charizard there. Anyway, ran out of time. Had to make a decision. I mean, if I get the burn, you know, maybe there's hope. I do live 2 Psyshocks here. Or 2 Moonblasts. I don't live 2 Focus Blasts if you land both. I almost brought Physical Torkoal at like last second, but I decided not to, and I have some regrets now. So Torkoal's going to tank that. Lava Plume's going to come out. It is in Sun. It does do a chunk, get a burn. No burn. But I do think I can click it again here. Sun's still up. But I'm running out of answers to everything else, so it's a little spooky here. Not gonna lie. It's funny, because I could have just clicked Nuzzle on the first turn, tear it and click Nuzzle, and I'd be fine right now. And then I could have T-Spikes after clicking Nuzzle, and then the Gardevoir would have been, you know, paralyzed. There's a Calm Mind. Okay. Please burn. Please burn. Oh my god. Can I lose this thing and still win? Because then Charizard doesn't have Solar Power active, but I have no other way. I mean, I have Lava Plume here. Psyshock. I think I live that anyway. Okay. Well, I didn't get 6-0'd. Kills Gardevoir with Psyshock, or with Lava Plume. Okay. But like Haxorus comes in, right? And then I have to... I don't know what I have to do if Haxorus comes in. Lose, I guess. Go Doug Trio. Yeah, I have to go hard Doug Trio, I guess. If they set up a Swords Dance, then I can just foul play and kill it, which is really funny. If they set up a Dragon Dance, then I do not kill with foul play. Dragon Dance, okay. But I think foul play does more than anything else does. So it's what I'm going to go for here. I could Memento, but I don't think that's a better play because he'll just keep Dragon Dancing. Trailblaze. What? What? What are your coverage moves? Do you just win now again? Does everything just always win? Life Orb. If you have Outrage, I think you just win. Oh, you're Terra. What are you gonna Terra into? I don't know. Outrage just annihilates Charizard, though. Alright, we're gonna go Torkoal here. It's my only chance. We're gonna give Charizard Sun to try to see what you can... This is... See, guys, I don't understand. Weather sucks. Weather's a terrible playstyle, and anyone who uses it is just a god-tier gamer because I don't understand it. No, you're hindering yourself. I'm just saying, anyone who uses weather is hindering themselves intentionally and still winning games. It's wild. Like if you're able to be that good with a suboptimal play, I can't do that. Earthquake. I don't know what HP this thing's at right now. I don't know what HP this thing's at right now. Oh, it's gonna die to its own Life Orb here, right? So I sack here, let it die to Life Orb, come back to Charizard with Sun Up, and see if I can't squeak something out. It's not a 6-0, so it doesn't matter. Terra. Poison. Okay. Wait, do you have Terra Blast? Poison. Kills Indeedee with Poison Jab. Okay, Haxorus dies. Alright. Leafeon can no longer Terra, so it can't get like Rock-type Terra Blast. Which means I can live one hit from it. Basically guaranteed. I'm not gonna Terra Ground yet. There's no reason to do that. I can just Flamethrower to not miss, but I outspeed you if I miss since I have Blunder. So I'm gonna click Fire Blast here. There's Body Slam. It's also Life Orb. Didn't miss, which is actually not ideal. Not missing is not great there. But I have Blunder Policy, so of course I'm not going to miss. He did, though, so maybe that's something. Charizard kills. Leafeon with Fire Blast. I wish that I was Terra Water right now. Like, if I was Terra Water, I think I just win this game, like, hands down. Unfortunately, I'm Terra Ground. Skeledirge comes out. Sun, Terra Ground. It doesn't quite kill. Really? This thing is so bulky. What the heck? I mean, it's either that or click Air Slash and get a flinch and then Terra Ground, but I don't think I have enough turns to do that, so we might as well just Terra Ground and see if I crit. Terra Ground and crit! I guess if it's not max special defense, I can kill it. Alright. Charizard kills Skeledirge with Terra Blast. I mean, Greninja should be able to finish me off here. Even now that I'm Terra Ground, even Scizor should. Like, both of them should be fine. I don't really know what the problem here is. For my opponent. Like, there really isn't a downside to doing this. I'm gonna, on the really weird off chance you didn't calc for Charizard to outspeed it, which has happened before, I'm gonna click Air Slash since nothing else kills you. And then I can flinch you. Ice Beam misses? No. No? Didn't miss? Alright. So Greninja... You know what? That was a 2-0. That battle was a 2-0. And honestly, that could have gone so much... That's 3 Mons with Life Orb. Holy cow. That could have gone so much worse. That could have gone... so much worse. No, Gardevoir had Blunder Policy, so it wasn't only Life Orbs. But the fact that that was a 2-0 was kind of insane. That should have been like... That should have been a 6-0, I'm gonna be honest. I really stole 4 kills there. I feel like... I don't really know how I managed to keep that differential close and give myself like actually a shot at playoffs, because my differential is not great right now. My record's okay. 5 and 4, 6 and 4 should make playoffs. 5 and 5 is going to be the cutoff point. So I need to have a pretty good differential, and that's, you know, 2-0 loss. I can handle that. So that was absurd. I definitely threw immediately. Losing Toxtricity and not setting up layer T-Spikes. Now you see how much value T-Spikes would have gotten me there with everything being Life Orb and getting an additional 12%. Haxorus couldn't have set up for that long. I mean, the real play there was just Terra and then Nuzzle paralyzing the Gardevoir and then set up T-Spikes. 1 layer of T-Spikes, just 1. And then I lose Toxtricity, sure. Yes, that's going to happen. But I get a layer of T-Spike. Or I could have even just Terra Normaled and Boom Bursted and lived 1 Psyshock. And then proceeded to do 50-70% to Gardevoir, because, yes, I think it would have Trace. I didn't see the Trace, but I'm pretty sure it was Trace. And that would have been able to take my Punk Rock and not take as much damage from Boom Burst. But if I Nuzzle into Boom Burst, that should be doing decent damage. Or just Terra Normal, Nuzzle into Volt Switch, and not even set up T-Spikes. Scout out the Gardevoir set. I mean, Terra Normal there was just the play. I mean, I've so many times I've not clicked a Terra and then been like, wow, I should have Terra'd. Like, that would have saved the game for me multiple times. Which is part of why I decided to Terra Ground Charizard in the end there. Like, knowing that it was just going to die eventually to something else. It gave me a chance to kill Skeledirge, and you never know. But yeah, I feel like I ended up playing that endgame like surprisingly well, given that I played the beginning game literally as bad as I've ever played a beginning of a game. Gardevoir, Psyshock to Terra Normal Toxtricity. Yeah, it's barely 2 at KOs. And so Nuzzle, yeah, Nuzzle would have been fine. Then I could set up T-Spikes, had those up for later. And the Haxorus wouldn't have been able to do nearly as much work because T-Spikes would have had it on a much faster timer. Gardevoir would have been paralyzed, wouldn't have been able to do nearly as much work. And I would have been able to play around it a little bit better. But, you know, you live and you learn. That's life. Could I have beaten that team anyway? I'm not even sure, to be honest. Anyway, I'm not going to stall anymore because this is all going on YouTube. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Last week's going to matter because we're in a position where I think it's going to be a win and in, losing out situation next week. That keeps happening to me for some reason, but that's probably because I don't take the regular season super seriously anymore, because that's how I play Pokemon now, and that's life. But thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.